Hey everybody, it's Scott Steen with winnersandwhiners.com coming to you from the Nick Rampero studio on the expansive first floor of the Winners and Whiners Sports and Entertainment Complex to bring you today's Deep-3. As always, if you would be so kind, if you're digging what we're doing, if you smell what we're cooking, if you've made a little money with us here over the last week or so or whenever, give us the old thumbs up. And of course, if you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe to our channel. Click that bell to get notified every time we put up a new video, so you will be all there with the cool kids getting it done, all right? So, what we want to know is what you're playing today. Are you tailing the Deep-3, fading the Deep-3? You got something else cooked up? Football, baseball? Hey, how about some soccer, tennis, whatever it is? You put those picks up there, you get them right, we will give you the shout out. You get enough of them right, you're going to be what we call a posicapper. That means you made money on the day, and if you're the king of the posicappers, you will be what is called the capper of the day, with the privilege of wearing the crown and getting to make your capper of the day play of the day. So, what could be cooler than that? I don't know. I don't know, man. It's a pretty cool thing. We're having a lot of fun with it. So make sure that you drop off your picks in the comment section and let us know. A couple rules: no more than 10 plays here during the week, and let us know if you're taking parlays, if you got money line things working. Tell me what they pay. Help a brother out where I don't have to look things up, all right? So when you make that bet, just put the amount that you, just put the odds in that bet, all right? So, with that being said, don't forget to stop and check out winnersandwhiners.com and statsalt.com. Deep dives into every game every single day. Excuse me. And when I say every single game, I mean get over there and check out David Hess's preview of tonight's NFL game. If you haven't seen it, I promise you there is nothing else like it on the internet. There is nowhere else you can find such an in-depth look at every facet of the game. Special teams, coaching, weather, offense, defense, of course, intangibles, whatever you're looking for, whatever kind of stats and matchup info you want, it is over there in this article. It is a phenomenal piece of work as they do them twice a week. They do them for the Thursday night game and the Monday night game. If you haven't done it yet, do yourself a favor, get over there and check it out at winnersandwhiners.com. All right? Of course, if you are in New Jersey or Iowa, please check out our great partners, pointsbet.com, one of the coolest sports books around, and they're on the come, as they say around the old dice table. They're hot right now. So if you don't have PointsBet yet and you're in one of those two states, you, my friend, are costing yourself money. All right? So, with that being said, let's take a look at yesterday's action. Man, we had Milwaukee. They took care of business, closed it out there, guaranteed themselves a wild card spot. We had the Boston, Texas, first five under. Believe it or not, Rick Porcello kind of did his job, but the Boston Red Sox absolutely blew up the Texas starter, and yeah, we were just really never in that one, as they put up 6 runs in the first, I think, 2 innings. But more of a heartbreaker, and the one that made us turned us from profitable to non-profitable was the Miami Marlins team total under 2.5, as Jacob deGrom absolutely owned them. They went into the top of the 9th, down 11-0, and the Mets decided that, hey, you know that guy down there at the end of the bench that never has got to pitch yet? Let's put him in. Let's see how that goes. Well, it didn't go well, as he gave up 3 runs to Miami in the 9th after 1 out. So, yeah, fine job there. Of course, they hit the home run with 2 outs that put it over the total. Couldn't be more thrilled. So we go 1-2 on the Deep-3. On the premium side, we ended up scratching the Atlanta pick. We had Mike Soroka against the Royals. Love Soroka. We've ridden him all season. Well, they decided to bump him back to Sunday, as it looks like he won't start game 1 of their playoff series. But and of course, Atlanta absolutely ruled, and I think they win 12-2, 10-2 over the Royals. And the one that we did stick with was the Baltimore-Toronto over, and apparently those two teams were worn out from all the runs they had scored over the past 2 days, as Toronto wins 3-2. And that was a bad total for Steve, as Baltimore. Steve Godin, who was our capper of the day yesterday, his pick was his as we call it, the capper of the day, pick of the day, or the POD. He had the Toronto Blue Jays on the run line, and that looked like a fantastic bet until Baltimore scratched across 2 runs in the 8th inning to render a heartbreaking decision on that one. So a close but no cigar day all the way around for a lot of our picks. So, Steve, we appreciate you sharing your pick with us. I thought you were home, brother. It was 3-0 pretty much the whole game. I thought you were going to coast on home, and the Toronto Blue Jays couldn't quite close it out enough. So let's start off with our capper of the day from yesterday from Nick Rampero. He said, "Okay, Scott, here we go." And by the way, if you want to write up a nice little preview like this, I will absolutely post it and read it. Nick says, Thursday night football, the Packers are firing on all cylinders as of late. They're 3-0 against the spread. They're looking to defend their home field once again against a flightless Eagles team with hands of stone, who are also 0-3 against the number. I see the public heavily favoring the Pack in this one. With that being said, I do not see the Eagles getting embarrassed on national TV twice in the first 4 weeks of the season. Give me the filthy Philly Eagles to rebound Thursday night, plus the 4.5 points. He said, I can see it moving to 5, which is actually, it certainly could happen tomorrow. We'll see where all the late money comes in, but I do believe Nick is right on that. I think once we've gone past 4, it's sitting at 4.5. I do believe 5 is a very distinct possibility. So hang tight, see the best price you can get on that one. And Nick, he finally says, "Fly, Eagles, fly, baby." So we'll see how that one goes. If you guys have seen my standalone video, which I will post a link to, I do have a video just on this game. Spoiler alert: Nick and I see eye to eye on this game. I like the Eagles in this spot too. So, all right. So let's start off here. So that's Nick's pick. That's our capper of the day, play of the day, and my picks go a little something like this. We start off in the college game as the Navy midshipmen travel to Memphis, take on the Memphis Tigers. Looking at the total here of 54. Hey, you guys like to watch teams run the football? Have I got a treat for you? You know Navy's deal. They like to run, and just to change it up a little bit, they like to throw the ball. I bet you thought I was going to say run again, didn't you? No, they do. They throw the ball, not much, but they will throw it about twice per quarter. Navy quarterback Malcolm Perry, he's got a pretty good little arm on him, and he will definitely take a shot. He's a savvy senior. He will see if he can catch a safety or a weak side linebacker staring in the backfield for just a little too long and put it right over their head. He's completed 11 of 16 for 2 TDs this season and a juicy 15.9 yards per attempt. So they don't jack around with those little possession passes. They try to throw it over the heads of the linebackers, split the zone, and see if they can get their man free. The defense, well, they've given up just 17 points per game in 2 games, but here's the story with that. They've played Holy Cross and East Carolina. This Memphis team, they're going to be a couple steps up in weight class from those 2 opponents. The Tigers, they still look to run first, but they're going to be without running back Patrick Taylor, but Gainwell is their go-to back right now. He's run the ball 48 times for 6.4 yards per carry, and Watkins has had a very nice season. He's going to have to have a little bigger role here, but so far this season he's run the ball 21 times, averaging 7 yards per tote. They've also developed a decent pass attack, which is a little bit different than last year. They're averaging 260 yards a game with Brady White throwing 5 Ts, 2 interceptions, averaging 10 yards per attempt, which isn't too shabby in their own right. Memphis is another defense that has done very well. They're 3rd in the nation in total offense, including holding Ole Miss to 10 points on the road. But Navy, they're going to do their Navy thing, man. They're going to get theirs, and they'll look to take as long as possible, as long as they can doing it. The problem is Memphis can strike from anywhere on the field at any time by land or air. Gainwell and Watkins both have 70-yard-plus runs this season for touchdowns. And Navy, well, they did well against Memphis last year, but that game was played in a monsoon that were able to keep the wraps on the Tigers there. And that was a game where the style, the playing surface was much more suited to Navy's offense as Memphis just wore down there in the 4th quarter. This is a much more versatile Memphis offense than it was last year, and they chew up the yards in chunks. Give me the over in this one. And taking a look at the Packers-Eagles game's got a couple plays here for you. Like I said, if you want to see my full video, I will drop that in the description of this video as well. So check that one out. All right, so we're taking a look at the Eagles. I like the team total over 21 right here. You know, watching the reports this week, you'd think Philly was 0-3 and had been outscored 95-10 in their first 3 weeks. Truth is, they averaged 25.3 points per game. That's good for 10th in the NFL, which is 6 points a game more than Green Bay, by the way. They lost by 4 to the Falcons on the road in a game that they should have won. It was one drop pass away. And they lost by 3 to the Lions in a game where they ended up shooting themselves in the foot one too many times, including a kickoff return for a touchdown and a couple of just ugly, ugly drops and turnovers. Unlike the Packers, they can actually run the ball a little bit. And really unlike the Packers, they play with pace like their hair is on fire. They average 70.3 plays per game, which is second in the NFL. Denver, the Broncos gashed the Pack last week, rushing for 146 yards on the ground, while Philadelphia backs may not be quite at the level that Lindsey and Freeman are. They should be able to generate enough yards on the ground to keep the Pack off balance and keep the chains moving. I think Philly gets it done here tonight. Give me the Philadelphia Eagles over 21 points, and we're going to take a controversial play here on the prop line. I'm looking at Aaron Rodgers 22.5 completions. I like the under there. Facing a high-tempo offense like Philly, Matt LaFleur is going to be desperate to run the ball and control the tempo. He has shown a stubbornness this season so far to rush the ball, regardless of the fact that they're not very good at it yet. Rodgers has struggled this season, and every receiver not named Devontae Adams really hasn't been his friend. Aaron Rodgers has averaged just 19 completions per game so far, and I think that trend continues tonight versus Philly, that a team that is likely to run 20 to 25% more plays than the Pack, which is going to limit Rodgers' chances even more. So give me Aaron Rodgers under 22.5 completions. I think we're getting plus money on that right now. And the Eagles team total over 21. And we'll start off with a play from the college world as the Navy midshipmen and the Memphis Grizzlies look to go. Memphis Grizzlies, get used to it. I'm just saying. The Memphis Tigers look to go over the 54. And our capper of the day, play of the day, Nick Rampero. He is on those Eagles fly, baby, plus 4.5. So, at the end of those 4 games, you guys can join me. You can join Nick. We'll all gather up our winning tickets, and we will head back to the window. All right, everybody, let's take a look real quick at the shoutouts. While we're doing that, we'll put the premium numbers up. We've been a little chilly here for the last 3-4 days, and so we are looking for football to get us out of the schneid. We're still profitable on the month, 27, 23, 54%. If you're interested in getting down on our premium picks, we've still done very well on the football side this season, and we would love to have you. So follow that link if you are interested. So, all right, how about some shout outs for today? Today we're going to do a little bit different. Instead of doing a compliment, I'm going to talk about a person who is much more unlucky than you were. No matter how bad your day went, it didn't go as bad as this person. So I'm going to read a little historical tidbit and try to make you feel a little better about having a non-profitable day. I'll start off with Steve Godin. Steve played his Jays run line, and he played the Deep-3. Not the day, Steve. But you know what? Could have been worse, Steve, because there was a woman once that accidentally slipped in farmyard mud. She grabbed a live wire and got killed. Later, when her sister was showing the neighbors how it happened, the sister slipped, grabbed a live wire, and was also killed. Man, talk about a bad two-team parlay. The Mad Carrot, he asked for something a little bit different. He asked for an insult, all right? So, since Carrot had an unprofitable day, I'll let you know this about Carrot. While he often brags about his Goonie golf skills, what he doesn't tell you is that he's so drunk that he's the only one that has to use a golf cart to play Goonie or miniature golf. Nice job, Carrot. Little Taco stopped by just to say the damn Athletics burnt me again. They also burn us on the premium side. That's yep, not good, not good at all. Or no, that was on the Deep-3 yesterday. We had Homer. Damn Homer. Kiss the Degenerate said he's tailing the Deep-3 today. He said Nick killed that parlay. Said I was on the other side of the Oakland Angels game. I should have known better. Dylan burned me before. Well, Kiss the Degenerate put too much faith in the Deep-3 today. So, but look at the bright side, Kiss the Degenerate. One of the co-founders of Apple, a guy named Ronald Wayne, he sold his 10% share for $800 and left because he found out that it was too hard to work with Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak. Had he stayed on, that 10% right now would be worth $35 billion. So look at the bright side, Kiss. You ain't that guy. Kyle Zakowski, Kyle Z. Mr. Perfect was perfect again today. He went 2-0 plus 200. The aforementioned Nick Rampero, this is cool. He said Thursday is going to be an excellent day, so not only do I get to be capper of the day, my wife and I are expecting our first child. His name will be Mason, which is a cool name, on Thursday. So let me tell you that he is going to come into this world handing us a winner. I love that. Nick, congratulations, man. That is very cool. Cody, one of our viewers, he had a son earlier in the year, and I remember that was very cool as well. So I know a lot of people congratulated you, Nick. Enjoy it, buddy. It's a hell of a ride. I'll just tell you that. So I hope you got your sleep in, brother. So yeah, definitely let us know that how everything went. All right. Mark Richmond had put up some hockey plays today, and Mark, while it wasn't a great day, it wasn't as bad a day as Roy Sullivan had. Roy Sullivan, who was struck by lightning 7 times during his life, survived them all, only to shoot himself in 1973 at age 71 over a woman. Ugh. JM, man, he's tailing the Marlins under 2.5. The old screw job is what we got. The old Montreal screw job is what we got there, buddy. But it's not as bad as a man named Kostas Mitsakis. He became the only person in his town of 250 not to win the lottery because he forgot to buy a ticket that was worth £4 that would have been good for splitting 600 million or 83,000 pounds apiece. Yikes. Talk about getting left out there. So Chad stopped by to say, so I've been watching the channel for a while, and I've been placing rather large bets daily. Started out with $200. I've turned it into $1,500 so far of different sports bets. And he said, by the way, tennis is where the money is at. I think the Mad Carrot would agree with you there. Said he's feeling great this morning. So Chad, let us know how you're doing, man. Put some plays up there and let us know what you're on there as far as tennis goes. Congratulations on doing well and growing your bank account there at the sports book. Miguel and Nola. Miguel had almost got juice. We got on the other side of the juice. He went 2-2 plus 5. All right, Miguel. You know what? That's a fine day a lot of the time. Derek Saunders. Derek had a fine day. He went 3-0 plus 385. C-Dub playing a little soccer over there from across the pond went 6-4 plus 59. Mikey B. Mike Butler stopped by to say bless the chat, wish us all luck. Let us know that he's taking a little time off to regroup and start firing at him again later. Mike, I think that's a great strategy. Nothing wrong with taking a couple days off when they're not falling your way. We've all been there, and you know what? The games go on, man. They're going to be there whenever you're ready. So best of luck. Thanks for stopping by, man. Thanks for watching. We appreciate your kind words as always. Aaron Frank was tailing the Deep-3 today. He caught that Texas first 5 under 7. Unfortunately, it didn't end up mattering. But Aaron did a better job on his own picks. He had Liverpool and Chelsea. He goes 3-2 on the day, plus 60. So, our positive cappers of the day, Miguel and Nola making $5. C-Dub making 59 after going 6-4. Aaron Frank 3-2 plus 60. Kyle Z 2-0, Mr. Perfect plus 200. But our capper of the day, another Mr. Perfect, it is Derek Saunders going 3-0 plus 385. Derek, congratulations, my friend. You are our capper of the day. So, Derek, you know the drill. If you want to, let us know what your best pick is for Friday. Drop it in the comment section tomorrow, or today, rather, on this video, and we'll get it up there, and we'll get you down with the capper of the day, play of the day, the COD, POD, and see how it goes for you. So good luck on all of our plays. And yeah, we got some college ball there Friday. So yeah, Derek, you got a couple things to choose from. Hope to see a pick from you. All right, guys, that's it for me. You know the drill. No matter what happens, we're going to meet back here tomorrow, and we're going to do what we do. We're going to bitch about those bad beats. We're going to brag about our fat stacks, and then, because we're all in this together, man, we're firing at the books every single day. We're going to fire it up, and we will do it all again. All right, you guys take care. Weekend's coming, baby. It's Friday tomorrow. Hang in there. Let's go out there and make some money tonight. All right, see you guys tomorrow. Take care.